The DJI Avata series has quickly become a favorite for pilots who want that immersive FPV flying experience without the hassle of building a drone from scratch. With agile flight, cine-hoop-style footage, and full propeller protection, it's easy to see why. But now there's a new player in the lineup, the DJI Avata 360. Bringing full 360-degree capture into the mix, it promises a whole new way to experience aerial filming. So is it worth upgrading from the Avata 2, or if you're buying your first Avata drone, which one should you choose? Let's break it all down. The biggest difference starts with what these drones are built to do. The Avata 360 is DJI's first 360 drone, capable of capturing everything around you in a single flight, while also switching into a traditional single-lens FPV mode. Meanwhile, the Avata 2 sticks to a classic FPV setup with a single forward-facing camera. In terms of video, the Avata 360 can shoot up to 8K at 60 frames per second in 360 mode, and 4K at 60 frames per second in single-lens mode. The Avata 2 records up to 4K at 60 frames per second, with 4K at 100 frames per second for slow motion. Storage is similar, with built-in memory on both, though the Avata 2 offers slightly more. However, the Avata 360 supports larger micro SD cards, going up to 1 terabyte. At first glance, both drones share the same DNA. You get full coverage propeller guards on both, making them safer for close proximity flying. But there are key differences. The Avata 360 features a rotating camera system, allowing it to switch between dual-lens 360 capture and a forward-facing single lens. The Avata 2 keeps things simple with a fixed forward camera. The Avata 360 is also packed with more sensors, including LiDAR and a full omnidirectional vision system, while the Avata 2 has more limited sensing. In terms of size, the Avata 2 is lighter and slightly more compact overall, though the Avata 360 is slimmer in certain dimensions. This is where the Avata 360 really separates itself. It uses dual 1 or 1.1 inch sensors to capture full 360-degree footage in stunning 8K resolution. You get HDR video, excellent low-light performance, and up to 120 megapixel photos. Plus, the drone itself disappears from the footage, giving you a clean, floating perspective. On top of that, you can reframe your shots in post, creating multiple angles from a single flight. The Avata 2, on the other hand, uses a single 1 over 1.3 inch sensor. It delivers solid 4K video and supports slow motion, along with 12 megapixel still photos. It's simpler, more straightforward, and easier to work with. The Avata 360 also offers a wider field of view, higher bitrate, and RAW photo support, while the Avata 2 supports ND filters, which the 360 does not. Both drones are strong performers, but they cater to slightly different styles. The Avata 360 is all about flexibility, giving you 2 drones in one with its 360 and single lens modes. It's slightly faster in normal and sport modes, and offers features like tracking, head tracking, and advanced subject locking. However, the Avata 2 takes the lead in manual flight. It supports full manual mode with higher top speeds, making it more appealing for experienced FPV pilots who want maximum control. Both drones offer similar flight times of around 23 minutes and handle wind equally well. When it comes to transmission, the Avata 360 has a newer system with potentially longer range and better stability. Both drones support a variety of control options, including motion controllers and traditional remotes. The Avata 360 stands out by offering more flexibility. It can be flown like a standard drone without goggles, or as a full FPV experience. Some features are tied to specific control setups, especially when using 360 mode. The Avata 2 keeps things more traditional and streamlined, which can be a big advantage for users who prefer a simpler flying and filming workflow. Pricing varies depending on the bundle, but the Avata 360 typically sits between mid to higher price ranges depending on the combo. The Avata 2 offers more flexibility, including a cheaper drone-only option, making it more accessible for beginners or those on a budget. Ultimately, your choice here depends on whether the added 360 capabilities are worth the extra investment. So, which one is better? Honestly, it's not that simple. The Avata 360 is all about creativity and immersion. If you want cutting-edge 360 footage, flexible shooting options, and don't mind spending extra time in post-production, it's an incredibly powerful tool. On the flip side, the Avata 2 is perfect if you want a more traditional FPV experience. It's faster in manual mode, easier to use, and offers a more streamlined workflow from flight to final edit. Both drones are excellent. It just comes down to what kind of creator or pilot you are. So, which one would you choose? The immersive power of the Avata 360, or the simplicity and speed of the Avata 2? Let us know in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.